Good evening. Now it's the first Wednesday of the month, unlike my intro from last night. I wanted to say thank you for, I believe it's the 3 views that I got last night playing this wonderful, wonderful, underrated GameCube game that is still stuck on, that's still stuck on the GameCube. Or, emulation if you are into that, know how to do it. So, last night was both happy and very sad. Lindsay had a backtracking level and survived. Paul Luther kind of backtracked and he died an unfortunate death. And it differs depending on which guardian you choose. If you choose the blue one or the red uh alignment, poor Paul just does not make it. So we last left off with a new chapter, the Forbidden City, and that's gonna be it for tonight, and maybe another one. It depends. I'd probably do this until 10:30. I'm never skipping the intro.
Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting.
This game is such a masterpiece.
Nintendo.
That's how the Nintendo logo gets introduced, man. That's insane. Even now, that's insane.
You too will come to understand fear as I have.
Alright, let's start. Poor Paul, man. I still feel bad. 20 plus years later. I remember his ending scaring the shit out of me when I played this back in 2002. I'm like, did I do something wrong? Is this what? And then I was like, no, that was meant to happen. Alright. Chapter page, The Forbidden City.
Much has been written about the exploits of conquerors. In the context of history, one man's champion is another man's nemesis, hero or murderer. Much has been written, but what has not is far more interesting. The Tome of Eternal Darkness mentions a Venetian artist and architect of the Renaissance named Roberto Bianchi. Roaming abroad to find inspiration, he was captured by a warlord expanding his empire. He forced Roberto to use his architectural and engineering skills to construct a monument to his greatness. To complete his task, he must survey the site.
The Middle East, 1460 AD. Oof. Interesting location these days, I'll say that much.
Survey the site quickly, dog, and maybe you'll live long enough to see the sacrament's construction. Did you think we would trust you, Bianchi? Even though you are graced with the generosity of our liege, you are still his prisoner. As I said, finish your work quickly, and maybe we'll drag you out of this hole.
Roberto must survey the ruins of this ancient temple. The rooms he must survey can be found on the map. Only when these areas have been inspected can the construction begin. I'll say this much. I remember what I didn't like about this chapter is that Roberto is, I believe, the slowest character. I think he's even slower than Max. So his health is good, his magic is not. Which could potentially be a problem since I guess since Paul and Lindsay, I like doing the enchant bladed item and use Mantrot as a shield. So we'll see if I can do that. The foundation for the monument has been constructed, but it has suffered some damage. The rest of the complex is unknown, and Roberto must discover if construction can continue. He does feel a little bit slow. Not like unplayable, but I just remember him being slow. Oh, this looks familiar. This looks like what Kareem was up to. A frantic worker looking for answers to questions that can't be answered. He hopes Roberto is there to save them and longs to see his family and friends once he escapes. I'm not gonna lie to you, I actually thought that character as he was walking towards me was gonna be a bone thief and was gonna start attacking me. He might be, still. Yeah, Roberto runs really slow. I swear, the closer he gets to me, it's just like... I don't like it. That absolutely sounds like a zombie. We're good to see that affects him. One of Roberto's fellow slaves lies dead. His wounds seem to have attracted the attention of the beast, for they have been gnawed open, spilling his innards onto the dusty floor. Is this anything? It is crossbow bolts. Old scythe lies discarded on a nearby ledge. Required a scythe. We need that. Should Roberto try to survey this area? Of course, the answer is always yes. The structure around here shows signs of stress. It is far from sound. Perhaps with some reinforcement, it might be able to suit the requirements of the monument. The lever is situated near the gate. Should Roberto pull the lever? Yes. This is a bit tough, since I can't enchant my weapons. Crossbow, hell yeah. Crossbow sits atop the ledge. Dust and rock falls from the roof through a fault in the stone. It is difficult for Roberto to assess how sturdy the place is, but it needs a lot of reinforcement if it is to be built again. Oh boy! Paul Luther. Poor guy. He went through it. Cradled in what appears to be a leathery hand lies a mysterious book. It is bound in human skin and intricately decorated with shrunken bones. It beckons and yearns to be possessed. Should Roberto claim the tome of eternal darkness? Yes. Poor Roberto. The watcher surprised to see Roberto. He confesses to cowardice as he stayed behind when others ventured further into the complex. When the screams of the others echoed from the walls, he dared not move. Alright, let's do some spells. Damn it! That's what I remember. Oh, I know what those are. Collapsed roof and scaffolding prevents Roberto from proceeding further down this corridor. Is there anything I can do in this part? There we go. I was like, no, there has to be something. Oh, okay. Hi. You fuck! That was very close. I thought for sure he was gonna fight me and summon something else. So yeah, that's the downside. That's the downside. If a gatekeeper bites you, then he summons a monster. So now I have to kill that guy. And equip or enchant. A tattered scroll of paper sits atop the dice, collecting dust. Roberto's acquired the summon zombie spell scroll. So now we know this was summon zombie. So we know that We're currently missing 4 scrolls and 2 spells. I think I can save. Shield is so good. Another worker's corpse. This time slashed from behind as he ran from his attacker, hoping for escape. We already know how to do this, thanks to the summon zombie, which we just got. Ravaged corpses litter the room. Their flesh has been devoured in places and decomposition has already set in. Also, you can kill so I found this out on TV Tropes, because I've been reading that website after finding out. You can kill Roberto. You can, I could if I really wanted to, I could get a game over right here and kill Roberto. By having him be squished like that, and he does not come back, and it's not a sanity effect. Ravaged corpses litter the rooms, their flesh has been devoured in places, and decomposition's already set in. So, if I was a masochist, or much younger, shall we say, like if I had played this, I don't know, I'm not gonna say I'm mature for my age, but, I mean, if I was back 20 plus years ago when I played this, I'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll push Roberto. Oh, fuck. They're gonna explode. Okay. Crossbows. No, I missed it. Oh, perfect. I can do another shield. None of them are shields. Let's go down here. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Nope, nope, nope. Don't need to do this. Stones and rubble from the collapsed ceiling prevent any passage in that direction. So this is where Pius went in the first chapter, and fun fact, I found this out now. If you look really closely at some of the Eternal Darkness screenshots for GameCube, it shows Pius posing in front of this very, like, door, with the rubble and everything. I found that interesting, because I'm like, wait, you can't go through there. So my controller's vibrating a lot, which is very strange, because the last time we did it, we had to... The game does not tell you this. You need to figure it out on your own. Let's first enchant this. So again, the controller's vibrating. I don't know how you'd figure this out if you had a Wavebird, but sadly and yet fortunately, my Wavebird controllers no longer work. So I'm actually playing this on a GameCube with a wire extension, I plugged it into like a, how do I describe it? It's just a wire extension. So it's a GameCube wire extension that lets me play this from the comfort of my own sofa. So here's what you need to do. You need to reveal invisible. The game doesn't tell you. You just have to figure it out. Okay, maybe not that one. Shit. Am I using the wrong alignment? Let's see if I can do it one more time. It's probably gonna tell me no, that I don't have enough magic. Let's do it. What the fuck? That's very strange. Oh, I hear horror. Oh, fuck. Oh, now's not the time to read. Now's the time to finish him. No! The wall is decorated with runes. Great care has been taken to place the scaffolding around the symbols, not to damage them. Obviously, they must be of great significance. There's a key placed on the pedestal. It glints in the room's soft light. So either we need to use Jaturda or Zelatoth itself. Let's find out. Okay, so it has to be red then. There's a key placed on the pedestal of soft light. Forgotten corridor key.
Help me, Grandpa. I can't take this anymore.
Don't be so weak, Alex.
So fucked.
You have a stronger mind than this. I didn't bring up a weakling. Not a scared wretch of a girl.
You kept all this from me. You kept me alone. You shared nothing with me.
I couldn't. I could never give you the burden. I just wanted you to grow up. To grow up and leave me alone.
That's so sad.
Why couldn't you have been killed with your parents? This can't be happening!
Imagine your loved one or your grandparent, grandmother or grandfather says that shit to you. Oh, here we go. A sapphire effigy stands inside an alcove set into the wall. Got it, because I needed... So, I would have figured it out. I would have gotten it anyway, because I revealed invisible in the other room, and since it's a 5-point spell, it would have lasted, so I wouldn't have missed this. But yeah, figuring it out beforehand, a bit tough. Okay, this is not good. I need to... First off, I need to save. Those effigies are very important. They are very, very important for the end game, shall we say. don't think I can. I don't think I have enough. Yep, I didn't think as much. So let's go in here. Although crumbling in places, the structure of this area could be braced to provide enough of a foundation for the monument. Oh, I fucking knew it! Recover. Which spell? Anything else here? I don't have a shield. That's kind of a problem right now. Because my sanity is not doing good. And I'm using the Recover Manta Art spell because, I mean, it's so fucking OP. The door's locked. Okay, very interesting. I can't go through that. Can't go through that yet. So let's do something interesting. Let's see if I actually have enough magic power. I think I do. Summon zombie. It doesn't matter. It will not let you summon Mantarok, which is interesting. Which one do I hate the most? Or like, Anyone gives me what? Fuck off. Just gotta run and run and run.
Tier Pargon. Heretic Zelda Pargon.
After a zombie has been summoned, press A to attack enemies. Attacks can be targeted using R. Attack an enemy's head to perform a gnaw attack. Press start to release control of the zombie. Press L in the control stick to make the zombie walk faster. Zombies can open doors but not pick up items. Around some rooms. Hopefully I can. Okay, so one of these is gonna... Where's the shield?
Venture no further, or be struck down where you stand.
Dream!
What? I am the guardian of this temple, the Forbidden City. None shall enter except the chosen. Speak. You are the chosen. For many years I have tested those who came here, and all have failed. You are unaffected by the power I wield, and thus must surely be the chosen.
I?
Once I was as you were, confused and without answers, yet they came in time. Now my duty is complete. I can finally rest. My sacrifice was not in vain.
Poor Dream, he really didn't have to go through that. Roberto can feel the acidic touch of the artifact's magic reaching towards him. Using a shred of cloth from his robes to shield his hands, he retrieves the hovering artifact. Roberto has acquired the essence of Rubion. Roberto has found a ruby effigy. Should Roberto try to survey this area? Sure. The room appears to be an incredibly ancient shrine to the ancients, as noted in the Tome of Eternal Darkness. Would this be what Roberto's captor seeks to preserve with his monument? Bias has been here, Kareem's been here. Oh, this room's open. No. A construct of human bones lashed together to form a small shrine. A shade of skin tops the edifice, making the light cast eerie shadows on the walls that glow with a warmth of their own. I wonder what happens, if anything, if I put the tome here. Nope. This is definitely just a callback. Tome's a piece of fruit. Save. So now is when I need the shields. gonna hear that. Paul heard his name and got killed, for example. So. Green heard his name and got killed. So the lesson here is if a disembodied voice says your name, run the other way. A rope holds the bridge aloft, waiting to be lowered into position. Man babbles incoherently about worms devouring his countrymen and that Roberto will be next. A hideous bas-relief adorns the monolith, humans thrown into a nest of huge worms. The people have been sacrificed, ingested by the worms to fuel some unknown, unfathomable process. This carving depicts a man's skeletal remains in the cruel embrace of a multitude of worm-like creatures. Are these the things that killed the men in this room? And they hype him up and they're so easy to kill. A lever is mounted on a nearby column. Yes, Roberto should pull a lever. Should Roberto try to survey this area? Yes. I like how the game implies that you need to examine because Roberto will just look up and down. I noticed as I was walking around the second half of this room towards the lever that Roberto was just like looking up. And also you can hear the crumbling. So again, excellent sound design and excellent just game design, like telling you what you need to do without like forcing it. The dilapidated roof appears to be collapsing in several areas and will need a lot of reinforcement. The workers will have a daunting task ahead of them. Roberto's completed the survey of the complex. Now he can return to the surface and report his findings to his captor. Backtracking! Hooray! I knew that. Good time to enchant again in case any of the humans think they're bone thieves. Any of the bone thieves want to start shit with me? Oh, I was about to say, do you want to start shit with me? I knew that.
And what news do you bring me, Architect?
The foundations are infested. Demons and devils. Many lives will be lost if you try to build there.
You have done well to complete your goal, Bianchi. The construction will continue as planned.
But the demons! You'd be insane to build there.
Silence, dog! What dwells beneath the Forbidden City is the very reason it was built. For you to understand, you must witness it firsthand. Let me educate you. Guards! Put this one with the others of the sacrifice.
Sacrifice?
I am the Scourge of God, appointed to chastise you, since no one knows the remedy for your iniquity except me. You are wicked, but I am more wicked than you. So be silent. Now you, Architect, you are about to make your largest contribution to this project.
By the way, the Templar that fell first was supposed to be a playable character, but then the game got delayed to 9/11, basically. And there's Roberto. That's so fucked. That is so fucked. You've had two really fucked up endings. It's... yeah, great. Chapter complete, but I'm not happy about it. Examine. Should Alex try to survey the area? Sure. An unseen force guides Alex's hand toward the painting, compelling her to look behind it. She reaches out and pulls back the painting and discovers a chapter page hidden behind it. Yes, of course, the answer is always yes in this game. A sense of familiarity overcomes her, and as the chapter page comes to her fingers, so does the realization that Robert's spirit is aiding her. Alex has found a chapter page entitled "A War to End All Wars" hidden behind the painting. Ooh, I remember this being more or less fun.
The Black Guardian grows restless, my liege. Its hunger increases, and the binding continues to weaken. We feed it flesh, but I fear it will not guard the relic too much longer.
There is no choice in the matter. It must remain and guard the artifact until the time of planetary alignment. After that, the Guardian may return to its lair. Our master does not like failure. It is imperative to keep the binding intact.
Then we have to find more flesh and bone.
What was he doing to that body, Ias? What the hell's wrong with you?
The war to end all wars redefined how mankind looked at war and the value of human life. Over 19,000 men lost their lives every day in the trenches of the Somme.
Jeez.
Some say uselessly, some invoke a higher cause. I read accounts of the slaughter from many journalists who spent time in the trenches, but I found the account of a certain Peter Jacob to be the most horrible of all. His implication about the ancients' involvement with the war was hideous and so obvious. With the horror of the Battle of the Somme scant miles away and the distant echoes of pounding artillery, a young journalist named Peter Jacob researched his latest story from the front lines.
Amiens, France,
His
1916
grim task
AD.
brought him to Oubliette Cathedral,
A familiar place.
now transformed into a field hospital.
I find no solace in the purpose behind all the senseless violence that surrounds me. Young men die at a rate unheard of in centuries of warfare. Shelling, machine guns, and mustard gas rip, pierce, and burn their flesh. Men soak gauze in their own urine to stop the insidious gas. The hospitals here cannot cope with the torrent of wounded.
Controller vibrates, bitches and gunshots. So he does not have low sanity, he has high magic. A soldier's letter lies on the table waiting to be sent home. First letter from Private Reginald Jatson to his love Margaret. I was admitted to hospital on Tuesday. The damage caused to my legs was slight, but there is no way that I could ever walk normally again. I hate this place. Every day I am reminded that I will never be able to do the things I love. A hospital is a very strange place. Converted from an old cathedral, there is an odd atmosphere around it. Silent, but for the words of the wounded, calling out in the night. There is no doubt it is haunted. What I find most odd in this place is that you never see anyone leave during the day. It's not right. Just no goodbyes or farewells. Just an empty bed when you wake. Is that all it said? Yeah. So this is where poor Paul and Anthony died. With the war being so close, a curfew has been imposed. Traveling outside the hospital is not a safe thing to do, since intruders will likely be shot on sight. Peter decides to remain inside. The guard shifts about, obviously bored with his duty and awaiting a replacement, or perhaps a call to arms. So I can't go in there. Can I go? Sat deeply on the landing. Crates of medicinal supplies await use. Syringes of morphine, bandages, tourniquets, antiseptics, list goes on. I want to talk. Damn it, man, talk to me. Soldier's letter sits atop a crate of medical supplies. Second letter from Private Reginald Jatson to his love Margaret. I've been here for over a week now, and there is no word on when I will be allowed to leave. Strange things have happened. Stranger things have happened. At night, the sounds of the hospital change. Echoes of voices that don't belong to anyone haunt the walls and corridors. The restless ghost, perhaps, or sounds of movement, or whispers. I have seen war firsthand, that the sounds at night in this hospital scare me more than I ever thought possible. What is going on here at night? Why do I feel so threatened? My fears are worsened by the talk of the other young soldiers. One said he had heard cries for help in the middle of the night, cries that were only answered by snarls of rage and not compassion. Another said Lance Corporal Hatstill, that's an interesting name, has not been discharged but had gone missing. I stared at his empty bed with a sense of unholy dread, gnawing at my heart. There's anything up here besides the letter, but I could be. It's not like I'm gonna be able to ring the bell or have the guy help or have the custodian help me, because, it's very dead. It's very, very dead. Oh, shit! Oh, I did not mean to do that. I'm an asshole. Oh, that with a motherly voice, the nurse advises that Peter get some rest. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to target her and made sure that target her and made sure that I was able to talk to her and not punch her in the that don't do that. Shout out to any nurses out there. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. What the fuck is wrong with anyone saw that I was trying to target the nurse to see where the nurse was so that I could talk to her. I didn't want to be like, hi, boom, sock him in the face. Faint sound of moaning emanates from behind the linen veils. Whispered utterances, frantic prayers to loved ones, words offered only by those who face their mortality. Covered with blood-stained sheets, these poor souls have passed from this world. For them, the suffering is over, but for those around them, the ordeal continues. That is life in a nutshell, that last sentence. As goodness knows, the ordeals of the world continue. I will not punch this nurse. I feel so bad, I did not mean to do that. What's worse is that I punched the nurse by accident, and then the dialogue came up with like a "we'll be right back." Like it sort of reminds me of that "we'll be right back" meme. The soldier is rather distressed. Perhaps he has lost a lot of friends in the trenches of the Somme. He confides that the only stories are sad ones, and that the only true heroes are in the mortuary. The altar is cleared of all valuables, not only to prevent looting, but also to afford space for medical supplies, and even as an operating table should the need arise. Oof. Peter finds a sealed envelope that seems to have left behind. Peter's acquired some soldiers' orders. An official note on Army Regulation Stationery. The note reads, Private Thompson, by orders of Lieutenant Hargraves, on behalf of HRH George V. Orr, to leave your post of duty and rally in the street outside Oubliette Cathedral. Further orders will be presented at the rallying points. God save the king. Oh, I should probably give it to the guy in the front of the cathedral then. Bloody hell, lad! We must be on the offensive. Following the orders, he takes leave of his post. La victoire est à nous, so victory is ours. Allez-nous apressar la menace. Help us. Aidez-nous. Aidez-nous apressar. Help us to fight the menace. Ils observant la subsistance. Vos lumières de mort. Will observe the subsistence. I don't know. Designed to muster patriotic feelings, these posters declare that the Allies are fighting the good fight. It's small comfort for the occupants of the room whose spent corpses line the cold cathedral floor. That's fucked up. A revolver lies abandoned on a nearby pew. Should Peter pick the revolver up? Yes. That's not good. Stacked like logs, Peter stands before the price of human war. The bloody corpses of young men who have made the ultimate sacrifice to defend their own country and those of others. Oh, that's not good. Another guy who went through it. Notably, there's one more. cradled in what appears to be a leathery hand lies a mysterious quilt. It is bound in human skin and intricately decorated with shrunken bones. It beckons and yearns to be possessed. Should Peter claim the Tome of Eternal Darkness? Peter's acquired the Tome of Eternal Darkness. Oh, that last image. You see Roberto fall down from a different angle. And, yeah. There's only one more statue remaining, so that means that, according to this, one more character is destined to die. This is a photographer's flash pen used to hold combustible powders that, when ignited, create a large white flash. This can be used to stun some enemies. Alright, let's equip the gun. Let's also do a shield. Oh shit. I can't finish it off because I don't have any more bullets. That sucks. I don't know why I'm going up here. Besides apologizing to the nurse, I guess. Oh, she was evil anyway! About punching her in the face. I mean, it's still recommended to not punch anyone in the face, especially since you don't know them, but I don't regret it now. What the fuck? What was that? Well, I need to charge up my magic shield and see if there's anything else. No, fuck! Oh fuck, there's two of them. There's two of them. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. No, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. I should recover a little bit of my sanity. No, but seriously, what the fuck tried to lower my sanity here?
Huh. Wait. Imagine it.
sanity was lowered before going into the store. Which makes no sense. Oh, of course, a blue screen of death.
This can't be happening!
I don't think I've ever gotten a blue screen of death before. I've been playing this game all those years ago. Let's do a shield. My sanity badges, I don't have a weapon. Oh, what? Excuse me. Oh shit. I figured I didn't, but it doesn't hurt to try. An auto-legend of colored lines decorate the wall. Below the design steps appear to lead up into the wall going nowhere. So those are 7 points. Alright. Yeah, just Pius does 9. It's... Ah. A piece of very old paper sits on the pipe organ. Callously misplaced and forgotten. Peter's found a sheet of music. The shelling is knocked out the cathedral's generator. The organ cannot be used without a supply of power. It can probably be used if power is restored. The altar stands wreathed in cold mist. As Peter nears the stone, a sense of deep woe gnaws at his heart. The cathedral is undoubtedly evil, and not the holy place he had thought it to be. Let me try 3-point. Oh, that's really funny. That's really funny, game. Those were the CRT days.
Isn't really happening.
Because no HD TV has that sort of volume font anymore. Oh, fuck yeah! Is that what I think it is? Wait, hold on. Peter's found some 8mm revolver ammunition. An aged wooden plaque on the wall bears a two-edged sword. Peter's acquired a two-edged sword. My man. Alright, this is good. Now we can fight. My health is fine, my sanity is not. Maybe I can do a shield. Probably not. Damn it, maybe if I just run around a little bit more. So this is where Anthony and Paul used swords. Son of a bitch. Save. Poor Roberto. 1916. This room has been converted into a rudimentary morgue. Bloodstained sheets cover the unfortunate souls who have passed beyond. It's ironic, because Anthony died here. Oh, damn it. Hero 3 rifle ammunition. Ooh, a rifle. Boxes of medical supplies awaiting use and treatment, covered with bloody fingerprints. It is hard to tell whether they are actually used to save lives or just to relieve the suffering. See, if I had the game, my next game would be The Suffering, which was a PS2 at spots. I don't think it ever came out for the GameCube. I don't think it ever came. But it's not. That is a rifle. Hell yeah. A rifle lies on the altar, probably just started by a fleeing guard. One of the cathedral's guards lies dead by his post. His death was sudden and violent. His broken limbs twisted at odd angles, with a trickle of blood issuing from his mouth and nose. Am I just not going to be able to go downstairs? There we go. Like, I'm pretty sure. No! I meant to enchant the sword, but I have enough. Desk kept meticulously clean. Peter is surprised that it is not more chaotic for a frontline hospital. After all, isn't this where the death certificates are written? Ha, nice try. Yeah, because my sanity's not that great. Just like in real life. The workings of the pipe organ have remained mostly the same since installation. Originally, the bellows were driven manually. Now they are steam-powered and the organ controlled electrically. Electrically? That's a way of putting it. I would think it's electronically, but I'm probably wrong. This might be one of the oldest restored pipe organs in the world. Trappers. Oh, good thing I have that rifle. Casks full of maturing wine line the cellar amidst the rays of the cold air. When the war is over, if it ever is... Ooh, my god! Wow. Wow, I mean, this hit hard back in 2011 with... 2002 with 9/11 and what became that war, but... sad to say we're still in war. No, we've not had peace in the world in a long time. The wine will be of a good vintage. Damn, that hits hard in 2025. Holy shit. I don't like that sound. A soldier's body lies on the floor. Far from the front line, this poor man met his end. His fate is far removed from his brothers in arms, a victim of the cathedral rather than by bullet or bayonet. Well, I don't know what to do then. I would think I'd have to look... Oh, there's other doors. Got it. Were there other doors in Paul's chapter and I just missed them? No. I don't think so. The device appears to be a steam-powered generator. It sits idly, waiting for steam to be supplied to it. There's a lever, presumably, to switch the generator on and off, yes. There's a grating of metal on metal, but nothing else. There's no steam. Okay, let's throw the... I'm pretty sure they weren't doors. Old, rusty, but faithful for many years, a cold, burning boiler provides heat and steam to the cathedral complex. There's currently no pressure being diverted to the generator. Yes. Doors unlocked but won't open, as if there's a large object on the other side blocking its movement. The generator is working, but doesn't appear to be providing power to all the circuits of the cathedral. Perhaps a fuse is blown? There's a lever to switch the generator on and off. sound of metal grating against metal is combined with the hiss of steam, but there doesn't appear to be any output of power. Is the circuit broken? Okay, where's the circuit? Perched on the wall beside the generator is an open-face fuse box. The fuse appears to be missing. There's no sign of where it could be. Well, what if I use this? In a rush of inventiveness, Peter jams the lucky penny in place of the fuse. Amazingly, it works. The fuse has been replaced. I remember that from 20 plus years ago. So that has stuck with me. But yeah, as I mentioned before, this is back in the summer of 2002 when I had a lot more free time. And this game came out in July? No, June. June or July? I want to say July of 2002. I spent the entire second half of my summer playing through this game. Playing through all three alignments. I don't remember what the order was, but I'm pretty sure I still have the memory card with the data on it. So that'll be a nice little epilogue stream to check out. Take a quick break. Sorry, I got a text from one of my friends regarding something cool, so I'm in shock right now in a good way. Alright, back to this. Sorry. Let's see. So, let's... Generator supply, there's a switch, yes. There we go. On the wall beside the generator is an open-face fuse box. There's a lucky penny jammed in place of one of the fuses. It's a dangerous fit, but enough to bring power back to the circuit. Old and rusty but faithful for many years, a cold burning boiler provides heat and steam to the cathedral complex. The boiler is now piping steam to the cathedral's generator. markings of the pipe origin have remained the same. Bells now they are. This might be one of the oldest. So I guess I just don't go into that room that Paul went to. Oh, there's another door. Okay. Now I am going insane. I don't know if that door was in the previous playthrough. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. No, I didn't want to do that. Light the Marie Celeste. The desk hasn't been touched in some time, as though its user suddenly turned away and never returned. A half-written letter speaks silent, unfinished activity. That's it, I guess. Holy shit! That's cool. Incredibly old, but well-preserved pipe organ. Workmanship is quite exquisite, but borders on the grotesque. Tiny demonic figures hide within the swirling facade designs, almost invisible to the eye. Did Peter play the organ? Yes. For a second, I thought that the 7-point spell would be there, and I just thought, that's ridiculous. Why would they hide it in the same place centuries later? That effect is cool. I do wonder if it was in the N64 version. The tabernacle is almost empty. Empty of all the things that should be there, such as holy water or other ritualistic items. There is only a door handle lying on the lower shelf. I'm guessing it belongs to the door on the right. Oh, hi! Get the fuck off me. No, wait, that wouldn't make sense. What door can't be opened? Oh, no, I don't think so. I don't think there's one down there. This doesn't appear to belong to any particular door in sight. Damn it! I thought that was it. It's technically a cellar door. Use it on that door one more time. I don't think it's it. No, it can't be. I doubt it'll work. But I'll reveal it as well. No. I don't know. I haven't run into a locked door. Oh man, remember when I punched a nurse and I felt bad about it, only to find out that she was a bum thief the entire time? That doesn't look like it belongs to a wine cellar, though. That's what's confusing. Has to be somewhere down here, but again, I just don't know. That's not a door. The steam-driven generator is a monstrosity as though Jules Verne had dreamed it, an antique behemoth, covered in brass fittings and spikes, reeds, and thorns of crackling electricity. The generator is working for life. I don't know. Damn, I honestly don't know where the fuck this goes, and it's driving me nuts. Just, it's like, what am I missing? What am I not taking into account? I have to use this here. A 7 point, which means even if I do match it, reveal invisible agendas. That might help.
Huracan Pardon. Requiem Celta Pardon.
There appears to be a hole in the wall. It is large enough for a small dog to pass through. There we go. The stream can continue. Examine. The body of a soldier, a patient from the hospital, has slumped against the door, trying to hide from the horror. He had barricaded himself inside the womb before. Inside the room, not the womb, before succumbing to his wounds. That was Freudian. Bye, guy. This room is used to store coal for use in the steam boiler that powers the cathedral's generator. Small piles are all that's left, and with the almost endless war, resupply is a long way off. But hey, what's this? A circle of power sits atop a stack of crates in the middle of the room. Gators acquired a circle of power. Oh, no explanation needed, just... right? That's so obscure. I wouldn't have noticed it. It just goes to show that you gotta observe everything and examine everything. Well, now before we proceed here, not only am I gonna save, I got about a half an hour. Hopefully I can beat this chapter before then, because I won't be playing this tonight, and I do hope to play a little bit of it on Friday, possibly Sunday. Now the spell list. Just make 2 pardons, 4 pardons. Protect. Oh, damn it. Oh! That hurt. That was a waste of time. Protect. There. Self. Project. Project item. itself? Damn it. Okay, so this is Narrowpath and Sanity. So I've got to spell 10. Which means the last one is the 7-point spell of this. Tear and air attack. Naruto for more. Okay, it's the S and the lip. Zulia, why not? What the fuck is spell? Spell number 9. So this words. Damage field, dispel magic. Netflix Redmore. I think we're good. I just want to know what the hell this one is. After the magic has taken hold, a heavy oak door is revealed. Scratches and dents infest the void. The wood, telling a long dark story, is missing the handle. There seems to be no way to open it. So you gotta reveal it. So you gotta be a magic user and find the door handle. That's interesting. Oh, climb down. That's good. protected as all hell. Oh man, the sacrificial statue from... I think it was here? Wait. I believe there was a door here, but there's not. Door's locked. Okay, so there's two doors. There's this door and that door. But let's not go through that door yet. Let's definitely not go through that door yet. I hear trappers. Tattered letter, not leather, lies forgotten on the chair. Oh, Peter's Paul. I'm getting confused between my Pauls and my Peters. They're both, holy names. Third letter from Private Reginald Jackson to his love Margaret. It's been 2 weeks since Hastiel went missing. I'm afraid to go to sleep. More than once I saw shadows of people moving past my bed, peeking through the blinds to see a wounded soldier being taken from his bed, drugged and delirious in the dead of the night. Never to be seen again. As Hastiel was, perhaps as I will be. What happened to them? I don't know. I'm afraid to ask what happened, for I know that I would surely be the next one to be taken into the darkness. Row upon row of books dedicated to occult lore and arcane science, from the ludicrous to the most hideously unholy. The table is stacked full of occult items, far beyond anything Peter had expected, and covers bizarre drawings of unnatural creatures, animated corpses, and other ethereal nightmares. The shelf appears to be recessed into the wall, not quite as flush as the others in the room, almost as if it could slide inward. That's not a trapper! I just shot a mouse by accident. That's not cool. Shit. A key lies upon the accursed shrine, glinting in the soft candlelight. There's on the binding door key. this other door? Whoops. Poor custodian, man. Oh, here's something interesting. Milky blue bottle stands on the altar. Peter's found a magical elixir. A small milky blue bottle stoppered with a chipped cork. This magical elixir will restore all of Peter's magical energy. Why would I need that? I know why. A soldier's cold and stiff body lies sprawled on the steps. Peter attempts to flip the corpse over to discover his identity, but all that is left of the man's face is a ruined mass of eaten flesh. Oof. Oh, here we go. Soldier's face. A scroll sits on the small shelf mounted upon the wall. Peter's acquired the magical attack spell scroll. Why would it be here of all places, here in this corridor? It's project area. Got it. That was the one I was missing. So now we've got all the spells, and all of them at their most powerful, too. So that's neat. The corridor is ended by an elaborate door, decorated in a manner much different than the others within the cathedral. Peter senses an unbearable evil beyond that door. When he reaches it to open it, fear creeps into his gut and begins to eat at his soul. Should Peter open the door? No! I'll tell you why. We're going to cast a shield. I'm going to save. A then disembodied voice saying your name. Not a good thing. Never a good thing in this game. So, I know guns don't work, but apparently, again, I read this online on TV Tropes, is that if you try to shoot it, it will give a funny message.
Are you trying to fight me or entertain me, little one?
That's awesome. Well, the answer, of course, is fight. Okay, well, first off, fuck you. Second off, magical attack time. I guess maybe I can do a magical attack when it's not that one. Let's see. Yes! Coma! So when it's slowing, I can do it. Suck it! That's cool, I guess. Shit. Okay, well, I'm just gonna cast a shield if you're gonna be... on! Start playing this game at the same time.
Dear Pargon, Zelda Pargon.
Blow, damn you. Maybe a 5-point will work. Second phase took me a while to figure out my first time. Yes, it has been 20 years since I've last played this, so it is taking its sweet time. I need to get the timing down right.
Dear Pargon, Zelda Pargon.
Yes, there we go. That was by accident. I didn't know how to do that. Or I didn't know that was the timing was right. I just heard her glowing. Shit. Oh. Yes. Yes! I figured it out. So for the second phase, you have to use the 7-point. Justice for Paul. With the Guardian of Zealotov vanquished and the stained glass that kept it hidden lying in pieces, the essence of Chaturda is now liberated. Its magic beckons to Peter, calling to him. He approaches cautiously. Should Peter retrieve the essence of Chaturda again? Every answer is yes. Peter reaches out for the artifact, but pulls away as he feels its corrosive magic close on his hand. Wrapping his hands in a shred of clothing, he carefully lifts the artifact from its resting place. Second phase, I know, was a 7-point attack after first zombie rises to his feet. Yeah, you're right. I mean, that's what we saw. I was like, why isn't a 3-point working? Because it just doesn't. It's basically as soon as the first zombie is summoned. But yeah. Maybe I'll do that boss fight again. 3-point works? Well, 3-point works for 3 hits. I mean, it did. The 7-point did work, so I mean, at any point it's dead. Peter's acquired the essence of Chaturga. 69 years later. Nice.
And that was how I came by it. I know it sounds crazy, but there you have it. The only proof I have is that statue.
It's a strange one. I've seen one like it before.
You have?
Yes. Very rare, though. Very obscure.
I've had experts take a look at it, and none of them know what it is. And you do.
I'm somewhat of an expert on these things myself. An interest I developed a long time ago while I was a young man.
Then you should keep it. Lord knows I have no interest in it. I am sure it's the cause of my sleeplessness. I keep thinking about it, as if it's calling out to me.
Then a drink, perhaps. For the gift. For an unusual objet d'art.
Peter survived! Which, I'm glad he did, because after killing a guardian, it would have been a really dick move to have him die. Like Paul did, so chapter complete. And so is the stream. Having stopped reading, Alex discovers a small penny taped to the back of Peter's chapter page. She's found a lucky penny. So now the question is, where is it? Oh god! Found the basement key. Oh, okay. Man, I forgot I can't get the blood out. I remember the bathtub scene, but I did not remember that. Gun. Pump action shotgun hangs from a plaque mounted on the dusty wall. Shells. Oh, nice. I know what needs to be done there. The safe is large and old-fashioned, made in the days when security was derived from the heavy metal construction rather than secure locking mechanisms. It doesn't look like it would be too difficult to break this combination. If only Alex had a stethoscope to hear the tumblers more carefully. Press forward, hangs from the ceiling, cradling the glove and the observatory glove. It seems to have been modified, now part of some elaborate locking mechanism. Okay, so whatever it is has to be after the next chapter. The fuse box and circuit breaker array is situated upon the wall. All but one of the fuses are intact. The absence of this one is suspicious, and until it is replaced, the circuit connected to it is useless. Alex jams a lucky penny in place of the missing fuse. Circuit breaker. Oh. That's not right. hellish depiction of some monstrous landscape. A blood-colored sky hangs over dementedly surreal land, which flayed skins flap in an acidic breeze. What mind could have conceived this? Maybe if I reveal invisible for the 12th time. Medicine cabinet hangs on the wall. Its wood is stained from years of use in the ambient humidity of this room. Sure, let's open the cabinet. Oh wow, I'm surprised. I thought it was like a dead head or something. What is this? Alex found a page from the Journal of Maximilian Royus. Alex has found a chapter page entitled The Legacy of Darkness.
You are not free to leave this plane until you complete a task for me. You are to hunt and kill the master of this house. Do this one thing, and you will be free. Else fear the wrath of Zelototh. Everything is complete for your arrival, Master. Now we must wait for the planets to align, and that is not too many years from now. Another Roivus has crossed our path. This time, we will not be so merciful.
Mercy has no place in this world. It has only a place for me.
He will meet such a horrible death that the rest of the line will never set foot in his house again.
Pray to me that they don't.
That's... Oh, man. Alright, let's read this journal entry. This is a page from Maximilian Roivus' journal. It reads, I sought to love all, yet now love... Okay, so I did not know that pressing up and down on the control stick zooms the items in. That's pretty cool. I sought to love all, yet now love causes me pain and suffering. Same. I have learned to fear nothing, although it is nothing that I most fear. All that were loyal to me now number amongst my worst enemies. Interesting. Alright. Well, now's as good a time as any to save. So I will continue this quite possibly on Friday, and quite possibly next Sunday and Monday. I think with maybe 1 or 2 more streams, I'll finish this game that is... I love it, and honestly, like, it's probably the most underrated horror game ever, but I'm really glad that I'm playing it for the first time, and I'm gonna also stop this, because the sound of laughter and crying in my headphones is exactly what I need to hear before going to sleep. So to be continued, possibly Friday, most likely, we'll see about Sunday, and also likely on Monday.